friends, happy Friday. I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth, so I guess we'll just find out, right? I have been thinking a lot about what do I need. And sometimes when I'm in this space of trying to figure out what I need, I actually can't figure out what I need. Is that relatable? Like, I'm so caught up in overthinking it and overanalyzing it and like adding this extra pressure to my journey where it needs to look a certain way. I need to have my next plan, and that's just not where I'm at. And I know that there's several of you that are feeling that as well, because I've heard that in more places than just this, right? And my memories on Facebook, it kind of allude to that as well. So maybe it's just like a seasonal thing. I don't know. Whatever it is, if that's where you're at, I see you, and I want you to come out of your hole and not live in this place of overwhelm and shame, because those are choices. It's a choice you make to stay overwhelmed and to stay in shame. It is straight up a choice. I've made it in the past, so I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I want you to recognize what it is, that overwhelm and procrastination, that these are tricks our brain pulls so that we don't have to actually commit. And if you're trying really hard to commit and nothing feels right, well then on the flip side, you need to give yourself a little bit of space and kind of release the gas, release the brake, and just see what feels good. Commit to showing up to your journey every single day, but be flexible in what that looks like. So maybe that means today it feels right to go for a walk, or today it feels right to dance, or today it feels right to cycle or to swim or to do a weightlifting program. Like, you don't always have to be following a program. And I don't know who needs to hear that, but I feel like somebody in here does. Okay. So I don't know what I need as far as my movement goes. And part of it's because I'm dealing with whatever it is I'm dealing with. So I decided that I can still show up to my journey, and I don't have to go into the spiral of, if I can't work out the way I want to, or if no program sounds fun and appealing, well then I'm just screwed. That's not the case. So I'm going to lean into nutrition, because I know forever I'm just a really sensitive person. Like, even when I was a kid, I couldn't eat certain food colorings. I couldn't have cheese. Like, there were certain things that just created like a reaction in my body, which is so annoying. But it's also a gift, right? And I can control that. I don't have to move my body in the standard typical way in order to get results and feel proud and get momentum. So I'm starting a nutrition focus. Excuse me, I am going to not lie to you. I'm going to start on Tuesday, the day after Halloween, because we all know I'm going to be like in that candy bucket, and that's fine. If you want to do it with me, then you need to do it with me. Okay? To do it with me, you're not just like I'm committed. No. You're going to use the tools we have. You're going to drink Shakeology. You're going to follow a plan. You have like 3 options that work for you. Actually, there's 4. There's four options. Okay? You can do time nutrition. You can do gut protocol. You can do old-fashioned fix, which is the portion fix, or you can do 2B mindset. Those are your 4 options. So if you say, I'm doing the nutrition thing with you, you're doing the nutrition thing with me. We're going to hold each other to it, because I need that accountability. If I kind of sort of show up, I kind of sort of get results. And I actually want to see results, and I want you to see results too. So if that's what you need, that's who I'm speaking to. All of you can keep rocking out here and sharing your journeys and plugging in and doing the stuff that serves you. But I am talking to a specific demographic of you who are also just feeling this like, ugh, this is what we're going to do. Okay. So we're going to do weekly calls. Depending on who decides to do this with me, we're just going to focus on it for 3 weeks. So if you decide to do this, then I will accommodate you and your schedule, and we'll figure out nutrition calls. I know Katie is going to be doing some Instagram lives coming up here, sharing about nutrition and how Portion Fix works. Carla is our 2B Mindset resident expert, so she's going to be sharing more about that. And, you know, I'm not going to pretend that nutrition's my wheelhouse, because it's not. And that's one of the things I love about being a coach, is I don't have to have all my shit together. I don't have to be an expert. I'm always a work in progress alongside you. As a coach, my wheelhouse, my powerhouse, the things that you benefit most from plugging into this space is the mindset work. That is totally my jam. That is my God-given talent. and it's all a bonus for you. So if you plug into it, cool. I hope it serves you. I hope you get some nugget. If that's not your cup of tea, well then cool. You rock on with your bad self and you do what you need to do. We're all in different seasons, and that's okay. Okay, cool, great talk. So I was listening to my personal development this afternoon or morning, whatever time of day we're in. I was cleaning my kitchen because I was like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to read a book. I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to, all the things I didn't want to do. And my kitchen was crazy, and I was like, well, I need to make order in my kitchen because some may say this is procrastination, but my physical surroundings really influence my internal stuff. And I also think that my internal situation is reflected. It's just like yin yang domino stuff, right? So I'm like, well, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to clean my kitchen. And I turned on an audiobook, and it is the same audiobook, that Jenna Kutcher book, How Are You Really, that I messaged a lot of you about like 2-3 months ago. I don't know how long I've been reading that book. It feels like way too long. Sharing that I'm still reading that book actually feels a little shamey because I feel like I should have finished it. But this is the lesson for me and also for you. I always share the things I need to hear. So, I hope that this speaks to you as well. You don't have to finish something on a certain timeline. I've been listening to that book for 3-4 months now. I don't know how long, but I'm also getting what I need out of it. We don't have to like steamroll to the end goal in order for it to be like powerful and impactful and life-shifting, okay? So if you've been reading something, or you've been working through something, or you've been journaling, or you're doing the 90-day agreement and you're still on week 1 or week 2, there's no reason to have any shame around that, because this is your speed. This is your journey. This is your journey. And it's allowed to unfold at the rate it needs to unfold, and hopefully you're getting what you need. And today was exactly the chapter I needed to hear. Exactly the chapter I needed to hear with where I'm at right now. So that was really cool. And just a reminder that you don't have to powerhouse your way through this. That being said, some of you are feeling really not good in your skin, and you're having some uncomfortable conversations, and you're just feeling this like sad pandaness in your heart. And I want you to know that I am here to help you figure this out. I can't do it for you. I can't force you to make a plan. If you ask me for my opinion, I'll tell you what I think you should do. But at the end of the day, you're the secret sauce, and you have to decide if you're going to do this or if you're not, and if you're going to tweak it or if you're not, right? Overwhelm, procrastination, feeling stuck. These are choices that we make. And that is like really an uncomfortable truth, but it is a truth. You choose to do what you can and move forward through whatever you're in, or you choose to stay stuck and to talk about it and be a broken record and fester on it. So where are you at? Is it serving you, or is it keeping you stuck? What do you need to shift? There's never all or nothing. I am I'm a go big or go home kind of girl. But I also know that doesn't work in every season of my life, and that's not the right fix for all of you. So if you need help and you've gotten the freaking tools, let's use the tools. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not asking you to sacrifice everything. I'm not asking you to give up much at all. I'm asking you to read a book and drink a shake and move your body, and then to plug in here. That's what I'm asking you to do. That's what changed my life. That's what took me from being super stuck and really sad, and I hate my body, to this place of where I'm at now. I've been on this journey of growth, and that's one of the reasons I love coaching, right? So I reminded myself of that earlier, like yesterday. I was talking about it. I think I was talking about it on Instagram too. This changed my whole life. And so when in seasons like right now, if I wasn't Coach Sarah and I was normal Sarah, I would go dark. I would get back in bed. I would eat all the Halloween candy. I would play a really mean, messed up mantra in my head. And I would sit in that. But this keeps serving me. If we just have to pivot a little, okay? I don't know if any of this made sense. I don't know if any of this will resonate with you, but this is what I need. I'm in a weird place, and I don't like my journey looking differently than I like it to look. I like to be committed to a program. I like it to feel good. I like to feel proud. I like to feel strong. I like to be checking my days off. This is really uncomfortable where I'm at. not being able to move my body the way I want, not finding a program right now that like actually brings me joy. This is a very, very unfun place I'm in. And I'm sharing that with you because as your coach and fearless leader, I never pretend to have all my shit together. I am literally in this journey with you. I am shining the light. I am saying this is the path, clear, but you have to take one step forward. You can't stay where you are if it is not serving you. If it is serving you and you are, how rude. The internet interrupted me. If it's serving you and you're in flow, then you do you, boo-boo. But if you're feeling sad or stuck or overwhelmed or gross in your skin or like you can't control your sugar habit, you get to make a different decision. So make a decision, message me if you need me, plug in here if you don't want to message me. Some of you are like, I'm unfriending you. A lot of you have unfriended me lately. I'm like, okay, you're still in my group, but you're not my friend. This is weird, but that's okay. That's okay. So drink a shake. Listen to something or read something that inspires you, move your body, and then plug into a space that inspires you. And hopefully that's a space. If you need help, you know where to find me. Tuesday, we start a nutrition reset. And like I said, there are requirements for that. Okay? You got to use your Shakeology. Got to commit to one of the 4 nutrition plans. And then you're just going to show up with me. And we're going to do our best and surrender the rest. Cool? Cool.